What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is Zach Novak and this is Zach Novak Plays Games, or Bake Zach Novak. In today's video we got Zor's location and inventory. Sorry for it being delayed once again. I actually kind of forgot that Zor was here today. It was one of those things that kind of slipped my mind for some unknown reason. Anyway, roll the intros, let's get into it, and I do hope you certainly enjoy. Alrighty, so Zor is on Io chilling a giant scar in his cave. Let us go see what the tentacled bastard actually has and whether or not this week it actually is decent or not. Fingers crossed it is something good. Good old Zor, what have you got?
I'm an agent of the Nine.
I'm glad you're an agent of the Nine. And this week you actually haven't got the worst stuff, surprisingly. Okay, well, let's start things off. First off, with the Helm of Saint 14. For the Titan, 23 legendary shards for this D1 exotic that was brought back for D2. Main perk on this being Starless Night. Enemies that enter Ward of Dawn are blinded, while allies that pass through gain an overshield. Guarding with Sentinel Shield blinds nearby enemies. This in itself is actually pretty decent. In Crucible, it does actually come in handy from time to time, especially if you just want to be a defender. And for the whole thing, if you want to just go around and just blind people while throwing a shield, it is honestly a lot of fun. Pick it up if you have not got it. Secondary perks are bow targeting, you got hand cannon targeting, and hands-on, as well as shotgun reserves and heavy ammo finder. Once again, 23 legendary shards, pick it up if you have not got it. But moving on, next up, we've got the Skull of Dire Ahamkara for Warlocks, 23 legendary shards for this, again, D1 exotic brought into D2. Well, they're all D1 exotics brought into D2 for this week, but, well, except for the weapon. Anyway, main perk on this is called Actual Grandeur. Provides additional damage resistance during Nova Bomb, and Nova Bomb kills grant super energy. This thing in itself is seriously handy in almost all things PvE. In PvP, it is actually pretty decent. It isn't the greatest, but again, it is very unique looking and honestly is really freaking cool. Secondary perks on it are bow targeting, hand cannon targeting, and hands-on, as well as shotgun reserves and heavy ammo finder. That's pretty much it though. Skull of Dire Ahamkara, pick it up if you have not got it, 22 legendary shards. But moving on, next up, we've got the Young Ahamkara's Spines from D1 to D2 for the Hunters and Huntress, 22 legendary shards for this very decent exotic. Now the main perk on this is actually called Wish Dragon Teeth. Increase trip mine grenade duration and blast radius, and ability damage grants trip mine grenade energy. So this in itself, I will honestly say, is very decent in all situations, simply for the fact of trip mines aren't as powerful as they used to be, and having this pretty much makes them as powerful as they used to be. So yeah, honestly really cool in both PvE and PvP. I will say more so in PvP, simply for the fact of they do a lot more damage than you would expect. So pick them up, give them a chance if you actually have not got them, try them out, Simi. Let me know in the comment section down below how you guys actually do like them. But the secondary perks on it are Fusion Rifle Loader, we got Hand Cannon Loader, and Impact Induction, as well as Shotgun Scavenger and Heavy Ammo Finder. Pretty decent, pretty cool. Pick it up once again, 23 legendary shards if you have not got it. But finally, moving on to the weapon of the week, we've got the Skyburner's Oath. This Cabal weapon for 29 legendary shards is honestly pretty beastly. Other than looking pretty cool, its main perk is Slug Rifle. This weapon lobs large explosive seeking slugs when firing from the hip. When you're aiming down the sights, the slugs travel faster and straight with higher damage and a lower rate of fire. This thing in itself is just, it's beastly. This with its secondary perk being for the Empire, this weapon is full auto, does extra damage to Cabal and penetrates Phalanx shields. Yeah, this thing in itself is really freaking decent against all forms of adds. Even in PvP, this thing actually is pretty decent, and just anything with Cabal, yeah, it freaking melts. The ornament on it actually looks pretty cool, I will say that, simply for the fact of, well, it looks more Red Legion-y, and it kind of looks cooler. But anyway, Skyburner's Oath, pretty decent of a scout rifle. If you have not got it, definitely pick it up just so you can actually test it out. And yeah, Tell me, do you guys actually like this thing in the comment section down below? Do you use this from time to time, like I myself do, just because I really can't get enough of this thing? It's a lot of fun. Moving on though to the consumables of the week, we've got the 5 of Swords challenge card for your Nightfall to make it that slight more challenging. Pick it up if you have not got it. And we've also got the Fated Engram. 97 legendary shards for an engram that will decrypt into an exotic that you do not have unless you have all exotics, then you'll just get a duplicate exotic that you've already actually owned. However, in itself, it is actually pretty decent for the people who do need to actually get some exotics that they don't actually have in their collection, especially like the people who haven't got Borealis. You can get this, which is now become available on Xbox, which is pretty freaking cool. But anyway, let's see what we actually get from it. I'm going to open this just because, you know, I can, and I get myself a Darcy. Well, that's pretty decent. I was about to say Borealis because I saw it was a sniper and then realized it's a Darcy. Yeah, so Darcy, is it decent? Is it great? No, it's not decent and it's not great, but it is actually fairly viable in pretty much any situation where a sniper actually comes in handy. And being arc damage is honestly a lot of fun too. As you can see, I've already got a Darcy in my inventory and it's already had enemies defeated, so most likely I'm gonna keep using that. But yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. We'll honestly say it is one of those things that if you didn't actually have it, Fated Engrams can come in handy to give you whatever exotic that is actually needed to complete your collection. Or if you're just looking for a new exotic and you're a new player, definitely pick some of these up, or pick that one up because one a week. But yeah. Anyway, this has been Zor's location and inventory. This has been Zach Novak. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that like button down below. Leave a comment. Did you pick anything up from Zor? Was it anything decent? Was it cool? Was it amazing? Was it something you really wanted? Or was it just something you already had? Let me know in the comment section down below. Share this video around because it certainly helps the channel, helps you guys out, and helps out other people to see where Zor is. But until next time, do all that good stuff down below, and I'll be Sharon like Karen ever. He was a Sharon. But until next time, this is Zach Novak, signing off. Peace out.